What's up everybody, Super G6 signing, and we are back for more GreedFall. Last time we start the game and we say goodbye to our mother, our dying mother to be exact. Right now let's go meet with Curl.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
So right now we have our team set up. We don't have a choice to take Kurt. Kurt will be our first member. He's in the faction of the Queen Guard. Right now is suspicious toward us. You can see like all his information. Friendship bonus will be craftsmanship, but for that you need to be friend with him. So now we have our first main dude with us. Right now you see we can press R3 right away to go.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure.
Right forward for
Their
the
dwellings
side
are not
quests.
far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Alright, so now when we open it we can go straight forward to the main quest. We have the main quest, so we see we need to go see the Brigade of Alliance and also Teleme, well, the ambassador. Or we also have the side quest we can take care. I'd rather take care of the side quest usually first. You have lootable things that you can pick up randomly everywhere in the game as you play along. Pick them up, it's free stuff, free money. So as we move along we can see like the place look sad. We get attacked right away by bandit. Here we go. Okay. Yes, this is the thing, like even in the main town you can get attacked by a bandit. You can also loot pretty much every enemy in the game. Most of the time they don't give you that much useful stuff. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It really depends, like if you're lucky, I think. So let's keep going, let's run a little, like let's try to go faster. So those towns are very confusing. I recommend that you use the map as much as you can. Me usually I just use the compass map. As we can see, all the exclamation point are different stuff you can find. Most of them are just door. You have like crafting table, sorry. You have the legend on the left side. So we will go through them and we will see them as we go. So Kurt, say the merchant is right there. Let's go talk with our friend. About the merchant.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
So as for more instruction, ask about the other merchant. Let's go for the
Your master
instruction.
has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
So we can see the merchant right now is attacked by the sickness that was also affecting the mom of our dude.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
So now we have our first instant of having charisma, intuition, or threaten him, or we can just leave. Let's try our luck with charisma. I have no idea if it works. It's a
I don't think
50-50
you
chance.
understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request,
And
my
we
lord.
successfully do that.
I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo.
We see right now we
The
have
quartermaster must
more
be expecting
reputation in the Queen Guard. So the Queen Guard or the Guard, or Queen's Guard as they say. We have more bandit here.
Come and taste my saber.
As we can see, like enemy attack you, they attack your teammates. Right now we start the game, it takes a little bit more while to kill them. As we go along, those guys will not just become like anything anymore. There we go, we win some few good stuff here. Let's open our inventory. You see right now we need agility level 1 to be able to equip that sword, or short sword, or knife. Right now here, can we equip it? We can equip it, we will equip it right away. Better armor, it's always better. That is nothing better, so we will leave it, the old one. I will be honest with you, I love a lot how my character look like. So our main team, because we can have up to 2 person with us that will be following us. Those pens look very funny actually. And you have like different gear set that you can put on them, like as we can see, like if you go here, if you press the right and left arrow, you can move, show your character. You can see that we can change the armor of Kurt and his weapon. The gear that they have right now at the beginning will be good for them for a very, very long time. So as we walk, we see a lot of different things in the upper map, and I just step on that body because why not. Here we see we have a merchant. Merchants are here to buy and sell stuff. And now we open the doors. So as I was saying, like last episode, we will try to go for 100% of the game, which means there's a lot of side quests in that game that you need to do in order to do that, and in order to make the main quest easier. We will try to go through all of them as much as we can. Of course, maybe like toward the game, maybe I will do some side quests out video or stuff like that, depending on what you guys want to see. So tell me what you like to see. Do you want to see a little bit of mix? We do some side quests and we do the main quest at the same time.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Let me know in the comment below.
You set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
So as we can see now, we are a legate to be. We will become a legate on a new island that we are supposed to be sent to, which is very interesting. We don't know like much yet of like what we will have to do, but we don't know. Maybe like a legate, like for you guys that don't know what a legate is, basically a legate is somebody it's a diplomat, I think. I'm not sure. It's a diplomat agency that act toward and the representation of somebody else. So example, you have a governor, the governor has his legate. The governor cannot obviously go to everybody's place, so he will send his legate. So let's go to the port. Let's go talk to the guy with the mission on top of his head.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
And of course he drop it.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
So now we can ask a lot of things. This is the captain of our ship. He is part of the note. His name is Vasco. Let's ask him about the cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
So when did you see him?
Your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Let's ask him who are his close.
Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
So we have for the merchandise, because we need to put it
before
in.
we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
I know that we're talking about that right in the face of the
Be
guy.
back soon, Captain.
I mean, he's right there in our face and we're like, yeah, we're gonna do that and that. So this is the nut. The nut or the navigator of the game. Different faction have different like job thing if you want. So until now we see the Queen Guard. Queen Guard or their guard. They are mercenary. After that you got the nut. The nut or the navigator, so they drive the ship and all of those stuff. They're not pirate, they are more like navigators. So maybe like more like the marine faction of the army. It's a little bit confusing like what they are because it's like all different stuff. Here we enter a control zone, so if you want to escape that you need to wear a armor of one of the faction that you want to go in. So right now we're entering the nut faction. If we were to have a nut armor on us, which is I doubt, maybe that one give us like some nut. You see down below it gives us, I think that one have like the nut endurance. I'm not the nut endurance. Wow, the nut faction. We'll see if we get attacked by 20 BL people, will not get attacked.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the
Fashion.
port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
So yeah, see here we can damn mess it up.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
So we're gonna kill them. I will try to not to do that through the game. At least as much as I can. I really don't enjoy like killing other faction like that. It lower your faction with the game. It's not good for the gameplay. It make it harder like eventually in the game. Yeah, of course, like right now it's like the intro of the game, so it's not that of a big deal. You see here we need luck picking level 1. We don't have that, so we have to keep going. Like right now what you're doing is not like a big impact on what happened next in the game. Simply enough because it's the main, like it's the starter, so do you know like you will do a lot of mistake at the beginning. You're learning how to play the game. So here also we need luck picking. L3 is to bench if never you were wondering how to do like sneaky stuff. The sneak is helpful and not helpful at the same time. It depends. Like you can see like everything you need a luck pick, which is very funny because it's one of the rare places in the game that you need a luck pick to do anything. So now we have our first sailor equipment that we can legitimately get. As we can see, it sucks. It's level 48, the other one are 96. We are better with the other armor, but just to be inside of it, we will want to have it. So the pants look a bit better. I will keep the one I have. So just having all the other equipment doesn't work. You need to have absolutely the main armor, so the chest armor. If you don't have the chest armor, it doesn't work.
We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
So here we are adding our merchandise to the list, and after that we're gonna go talk to the people and everything will be done, but this will be on the next video. So guys, let me know in the comment below what do you think of the gameplay? What do you want to see from that game? Do you want to see the side quest like this, or you want to see just the main quest? If you want to see just the main quest of the game, we can do it, and we're just gonna have to do like all the side quests like out video if you want. It's not the best thing to do because like that game is more like about the side quest and the main quest because they are attached to each others. But we will see what we can do and what we can work on. I really hope you enjoyed the games. If you have any like tips or question about the game, leave them in the comment below. I will be happy to answer them as much as I can. Now that guy, see you next time. Super NG6 log out.